Alright guys, my name is Dr. Umar Shankar Tripathi and in this video I am going to tell you the 5-month success plan for NEET 2024 examination. So if you want to become a doctor or if you want to go to this particular institution, then this is the right video for you. And if you watch this video with full of your concentration, then definitely it is going to help you in lot of ways. So guys, for NEET 2024 examination, we are having just 5 months left. We are into December and we are having 5 months left, and after that, if you do the right things for these 5 months, you can be at your dream destination. You could become a doctor and you can make yourself, your parents, your teacher, everyone around you very proud, and you can be a successful person in your life. Now for that, what you must do, what you have to do. So first of all, you must ask yourself that what is left. There must be some chapters of yours that are left to be covered, that are left to be prepared. They could be in any of the subject of physics, chemistry, and biology. The first thing that you must have to do is you must name them. Whatever chapters are there, they might be not completed or they might be only 10%, 20% completed. That is also not completed. Okay, so you have to name them first. All the chapters should be named at one place in some diary that is very near to you, or a notebook or a page. You can paste it at your wall. Okay, and you can every day you can strike out whatever you are completing. So the first thing is you have to name them, and you have to be very honest with yourself. See, the first step of solving any problem is understanding the problem. Okay, so right now you must understand the problem of your life, that first of all, these chapters are left, okay, and I have to prepare them. Sir, this chapter I find very hard. Many students tell me, because I interact to a lot of students, so they tell me, sir, this particular chapter of physics, rotational motion, sir, this one, fluid, properties of fluid, I find these chapters very difficult. Can I leave it? Now, my very straight and blunt answer to you on this, that you cannot afford, forget about the chapter, you cannot afford to leave even a single topic for NEET 2024. Why I am saying so? Guys, nearly 22 lakh students 22 lakhs students every year is preparing for the NEET examination, and they are giving the NEET examination. Now, if you want to be at the right place, first of all, you have to beat some 21 lakh students to be somewhere in an MBBS seat, right? If you want to grab the MBBS seat, you have to fight for it. Okay, you have to beat all these students if you want to become a doctor. This is the fact. Now, if you are leaving even one topic, one chapter, right? Now think of yourself that will you be able to beat those students? This is a simple basic fact. Don't leave a thing for NEET 2024. Be prepared, be preparing. Trust me, you have to prepare each and everything. Okay, so the first step, you could name them, you can paste it on your wall or somewhere near that is very near to you. Now, make your preparation strategy. So you must first of all strategize your preparation. You must be very clear in your mind that how many daily hours you have to dedicate for your study. What is my recommendation? That you at least give 12 hours a day for your NEET preparation. If you don't give 12 hours, you are already lagging behind. Sir, is 8 hours sufficient? Now, according to me, it is not sufficient. When you are having 5 months left, you cannot afford to study. Students I have seen, they are studying some 14, 15 hours a day. Okay, you have to bare minimum, you have to study 12 hours a day, and if you want to get success, you have to do it. I know it is very difficult, it is very painful doing 12 hours a day, a same thing, but trust me, it's worth it. When you study, when you step out of the gate of the aims wearing that white apron, okay, there will be a glow on your face. Okay, the world will be welcoming you. Now, if you want all these things, you have to compromise something today, and today only. There is no tomorrow. You have to start right away after this video. Okay, now from where to study, you have to be very clear about it also. Now it is no time that in the morning or when you are starting your day of studying, you start thinking of, okay, I shall study from there. I said I shall go to that channel. I shall go to that online platform. Or let me try that teacher of my city. There is no time for all this now. Okay. You have to be very clear about that from where to study, which books to refer. Okay. Because now you don't have to waste time that, okay, let me see this book. Okay. Is this a good book? Let me see it. No. Don't waste time in all these things. Right? Trust your teachers. Okay, whatever recommendation you already have, there are so many videos out there, so many sources out there which tells you can see the reviews of it. So once decided, let go of it and go ahead with it. Okay, there is no time for thinking again and again. Now in the NEET examination, they are not going to ask you any theory, they are going to ask you this. Okay, so see, whatever theory, whatever you might have read, if you are unable to reflect or convert that information in the question solving, then it is of no use, because in the examination, what they are asking you the questions. They are asking you what? They are asking you the questions. So how you will be able to improve your question solving ability? There is only one way in the world, that you solve more and more questions. More questions you solve before your examination, more likely you will be able to solve in the minimum timing, and you will be able to reach the right answer in your NEET examination. So you must dedicate a good amount of time for question solving in the last 5 months. Okay, now how many days are left to the examination? Sir, 5 months. That is nearly 150 days. So I would say no, you are left with nearly 120 days, because last 30 days shall be purely for revision. Right? See, you must complete your syllabus before a month of the NEET examination. Okay, if 1-2 topics are left, that is okay. But if some major topics are left or major chapters are left in the last month, you will not be able to do them or revise properly. Okay, because see, believe me, no matter from how long you have been studying, in the last month, if you haven't revised everything, whatever you have studied during your preparation, it will be nearly of no use. Okay, so you must complete your syllabus, and you must have at least a month in your hand for your revision. Okay, so now you have some 120 days left. Now you can categorize that whatever content you are having, whatever chapters, so there must be few chapters that must be completed, and some chapters or some topics or some sections which are not completed. Okay, now every day you have to give time in completing the chapters which are left to be completed, and you have to give some time to the chapters which are already completed for their revision. Now in 120 days you can focus more. If not, if you are having, this is the case where you are having many chapters left. Okay, so you must focus firstly on completion of these chapters. So for example, if you are studying 12 hours a day, at least 10 hours must be given in completing the chapters. Trust me, if you start, 5 months is also enough to crack the NEET examination, I believe. Okay, because if you use your time properly, if you strategize your preparation, definitely it is going to be very helpful for you. Okay, so you must dedicate most of the time at this moment to the chapters you haven't completed yet, or you are not confident enough. Because if in any chapter you are not confident enough, it is as good as incompleted, I believe. Okay, And those chapters that you have completed, you can give 2 hours at least in a day for revising them. Otherwise, someday you will feel that, okay, I have forgotten the chapter completely. So let not be the situation. Now, for all this, see, this is not a secret that if you are managing your time wisely, there is no stopping you. In the morning when you wake up, you must be clear by yourself, okay, I have to study this much. And this should not be, I believe, like I have to study today 12 hours or 15 hours. Time shouldn't be the constraint. Okay. At least 12 hours must be there. Okay. But see, you must in the morning, you must think by yourself, you must promise by yourself, okay, I will complete this much chapters today. Okay. I will complete one chapter of physics, I will complete one chapter of chemistry or one chapter of biology. Challenge yourself, stretch your boundaries. Unless you stretch your boundaries, you are not going to become successful. So, in the very morning when you wake up or from a night before, it must be very much clear to you guys that how much to be studied today, how many chapters are to be completed, how many PYQs I must do. Ideally, okay, I believe every day you have to solve at least 100 questions of all the subjects, right? Physics, chemistry, biology combined, right? Now, so if I read in one go, many students say this also, like, sir, if I read for 4 hours continuously of biology or 4 hours continuously of physics, chemistry, I find like I am unable to take up more concepts. I'm studying, I'm reading the things, I'm watching the lecture, but I'm not grabbing anything. I'm unable to digest the information or the content I am receiving. Okay. Now see, this is very, very natural. Anything for this matter, not only study, if you are doing continuously for a day and you are doing obviously from many days and in the future you have to do for many days, many times we see sir it is getting very monotonous. Now for this, first of all, you have to say yourself that why you have started this preparation. You wanted to do something in your life now. Now when you wanted to do something in your life, you have to compromise something, right? Without that, nothing is going to happen. Trust me, there are students who have, who have cut themselves from the entire world. Okay, they haven't seen their friends for many days. They are trying so hard, right? And if you are wasting your time, then you are nowhere in the competition. You are just a random student who is going to give the examination and got nothing, right? You are just, a revenue for the government. You are just paying the fees, right? If you are not preparing, if you are wasting your time in a day. Sir, I am scrolling my mobile. So let me check the notification for 30 seconds. So what is the loss in 30 seconds? Now this 30 seconds that you scrolled, okay, it will affect your mind for next 15 minutes. I have seen that notification. Okay, what photo he has posted. Let me see that. Okay, all these things are distraction. It is not about the 30 seconds that you give on your mobile or on something like this. It is about the effect of those 30 seconds on the next 30 minutes, right? Okay, so don't do that. Phone is a very, very bad thing during the preparation, right? Get rid of excuses. See, there is a saying, if you are good at making excuses, you cannot excel in anything else. Sir, I when I sit, I feel tired. Sir, I feel body ache, right? See, all these are excuses. Okay. If you are feeling the pain, trust me, if you are feeling the pain in studying, you are never going to crack the NEET examination. This is the nature of that examination. So many students are giving one of the toughest examination, not in the nation but in the world, out of the competition it's having. Okay, so get rid of excuses. If you want to achieve something the other day, you have to compromise today, right? Now every day, this is my again one, recommendation, that you divide hours for the subjects, right? Okay, so you are studying 4 hours. Let's suppose that we are doing 12 hour study a day. So 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. Okay, for physics, 4 hours for chemistry, and 4 hour for biology you can dedicate in a day. Okay. Okay. So see, sometimes how you can, so I have been talking to one of the very brightest student who has been into a very good medical college, right? So see, when you are studying physics or chemistry for a stretch of 3 hours, 3 hour 30 minutes, you might feel that I need a break. Now that break could be biology. Okay, whenever you feel monotonous, whenever you feel that this concept, sometimes this condition also happens. Sir, I know the formula, I know the concept, this type of question I have done previously also. But now when I am doing such kind of a question, because of the lethargy I am having in my mind, because of the monotonous nature of the studying, now I feel that I am unable to put the concepts into that question. So at that time, what you can do, you can switch between the subjects. You can read the NCRT, okay, for biology. You can do the in-text. You can do some PYQs, okay, and this way your revisions will also happen, okay. In between, you can give some time slot to it, right? Sir, I am reading biology from last 2 hours. Now feeling something boredom, okay, that is quite naturally. At that time, pick few questions of physics, start solving them right away. Okay, so you need to divide time between the subjects, and in each of the subject you must be very clear about that from where to study, what to study, from where to do the questions, which sources to refer. Okay, so if you haven't done any subject yet, any particular chapter yet, so I suggest that you go for one shot videos, okay, one shot lectures of chapters, right? So now from one short chapter, see, now this is not the time for you to dive into very much depth of any particular topic. You must see one shot lectures of those chapters. Like on this channel, I have done some one shot videos of few chapters, and I'll be coming up with more videos, right? Like I have done one short video of units and measurement. I have done one short video of motion in a straight line. I have done one shot of vectors. I have done one shot of motion in a plane, right? I have done one shot for properties of materials, solids, and I'll be coming up with one shot video of fluids very soon. Okay, so these one shot lectures of those chapters will give you a quick overview of the particular chapter, and you will be going through nearly all the important concepts. Okay, now after you see the one shot lectures of a chapter, I suggest you go and see the summary of NCRT. See, normally this is the, because see, when we are trying to do the one shot videos, when we are trying to do the one shot videos sometimes, so one shot videos sometimes, what happens that we left a few topics which are not really important, or from which normally the questions are not getting asked, okay, but they are also important. So they are either very easy to understand, or they are not very relevant. There is only one or two formula that could be done. So after watching the one shot video, you can see the summary of NCRT, that okay, in the one shot video this thing was not covered by the teacher. Okay, so that thing you can cover yourself through questions also you can do. So one good thing about the physics, that you can go for concept through questions, right? See, I won't suggest you anymore that in many of the topics, particularly in physics, there are big derivations, right? And they are hardly of any use. Are you getting my point? Okay, and now it is not the time, because again I would say that in the examination you are getting the question, right? If you know the derivation of any particular, let's say hydrostatic law, let's say Bernoulli equation, let's say the self-weight case, let's say the Hooke's law. So anything you do, knowing the derivation, but you are unable to solve the question, then it is of no use. So now when we are having so many chapters if left to be done, you can, converge the things into completion, right? So one good way is, as I was saying, concept through question. Okay, you solve a very good question. Okay, and in a very good question, see what I say, very good question. On this channel, I have done some videos of questions, that most expected questions of physics. You can see the trickiest questions of physics. Okay, so in those questions, once you do a big question, a very good question, it may be a multi-concept question, so that gives you a quick insight that how to use a particular thing of particular chapter. Okay, so you can go by this way, right? So ultimately start now. There is no delayed yet, but if you wait anymore, there will be delay also. Okay, so start now. It is not very much delays. Please think of the dream why you have started your preparation in the first place. Dream every day, dream of it, and definitely you are going to crack it. So guys, in this video I tried to tell you, I tried to motivate you towards your studies. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe the channel. On this channel we are trying to make you a good NEET aspirant, or we are helping you towards your dream of NEET 2024. On this channel, I am teaching the physics. My name is Dr. Tripathi. I have done MTech and PhD from Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee. Harsh sir is there for biology. He's a very good educator. And Nikhil Gambhir sir for chemistry. So this channel, we are completing the physics, chemistry, biology. You are getting everything. So you can subscribe us, you can follow our videos, you can study with us. Okay, you can solve questions with us, and all this definitely is going to help you in your NEET preparation. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe the channel. And with this, thank you very much and wish you all the best.